Heavy metal horns up in the air to this band from Japan. We are doing some Japanese metal today, and it's a request. And it would take me my entire lifetime to figure out in the Japanese writing this person's name. So I want to wish them thank you very much for putting in the request. Whatever your name may be, because I had no idea where to even start. It would take me 4 years of college to finally figure out this fine person's name that put in the request. But today we're doing Neo Chronicle from Sailing Before the Wind. It's a Japanese metalcore band, and we're going to get into it. So I'm wondering if we're going to be able to read the bio at all. I don't know for sure, but only one way to find out. We're going to learn about this band and then listen to the song, Neo Chronicle, for the first time here on the channel. And domo arigato, and thank you very much. Sailing Before the Wind, 7,023 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams, the #1 slot there is Drift Apart. That's got 134,000 plays. The brand new single, it must be relatively new, Neo Chronicle in the second slot with 4,357 plays. You got Resistance, 64,000 plays. Maverick, 94,000 plays. In the fifth slot, One Step Over, 9,746 plays. Now we're going to get into them albums and see how long this band might have been around. This gives us kind of an idea. And as far as I can tell, it's all singles. And I do not mind that when bands do that. But it looks to me like they've just been releasing singles. I don't see any album there. So, there you have that. Just a bunch of singles. Now we're going to get into related artists. This will take us down a rabbit hole of bands we probably never heard of before. But if these guys are a Japanese metal band, perhaps there'll be other Japanese metal bands that we'll hear the names of here and we'll go to check out. Sound good? Here we go. Prompts. P-R-O-M-P-T-S. Prompts. You got A Ghost of Flair. You got Before My Life Fails. You got Arise Instability. Sever Black Paranoia. Artema. Artema. A-R-T-E-M-A. You got Her Name in Blood. Lumber-Coated Rust. Crossfaith. That sound familiar? Last Daydream. Suggestions. Forgetting the Memories. So that is the related artist there. I haven't heard any of that before. Now it is time to get into that bio, and then we're going to learn about this band. And you got 4 gentlemen here, and they're standing there. Maybe it's a mausoleum, maybe it's just a business office building, but they're standing there going, hey, what's going on? We're sailing before the wind, and we've got our jackets on just in case it gets a bit windy. So Shane, get over here. We've got a parka for you, and we'd love for you to be our friend. And I say, thank you very much. I absolutely will. And all this is in Japanese, other than mentioning some bit. Wait a minute. Hold your hats. Here we go. Sailing Before, they got a little paragraph here. Sailing Before the Wind is a Japanese metalcore outfit formed in Tokyo in 2011. Throughout its history, the fully independent band has gone through numerous lineup changes, with bassist and composer Bitoku, known as the touring bassist for Crystal Lake. Oh, okay, we know who Crystal Lake is, serving as the only original member. Bitoku writes and engineers every song in the band's repertoire and is currently joined by 4 recruited members. So, I don't know. Could this be Bitoku that put in the request for the song? I don't know. But there you have that. See, I'll show you the rest of it right there. It's all in Japanese, so it's hard to read all that because I don't speak Japanese or no Japanese. It is that time, my friends. We're going to get into the song Neo Chronicle from the band Sailing Before the Wind. Sailing takes me. So we're going to do that right now. This is the titty. I give you a taste. I take a taste. We listen to Neo Chronicle from Sailing Before the Wind right here, right now. Well, the mix on it's pretty good. Mix on it's great. Didn't hear that voice coming. Nice pickup. I like his voice. He's got a good growl. It's good.
Face the fear of losing control.
Oh! You hear that? Boy, they take it from that heavy just in that kind of triumphant sound there. There's Bitoku. There. Like how the drums pop back in. It's the same song. I have to keep checking to make sure it's hasn't popped off into something else. Yeah. Whoever he's got playing in the band with him, keep them around, they're good. That was absolutely a pleasant surprise. Ooh. Resistance. That was absolutely a pleasant surprise. And there you go again. When I say that we do these bands here that I never would have heard of in 1,000 years, and I hear it, then I go, holy shit. That was highly enjoyable to me. Pardon me. Hold on. This is rude. I'm sorry. But it's not about the band. It's just, you don't hold that in. You don't get your guts all bad, get sick and stuff. Hold that stuff in. Let it out. So no disrespect to the band. That was absolutely fantastic. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Bands that you would never, you go throughout your life, you don't even know that they're around, and then somebody brings it in and says, check this out, and then you listen to it and you're inspired by it. You say, holy shit. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was good. And I love the idea that it's under the metalcore moniker, but that was different in a lot of ways than a lot of the metalcore that I hear. It had some similarities in there and stuff, but I really thought that was pretty good. But what say you? Most important part of my videos is always just where you get in the comments and tell me exactly what you thought. You could say, Shane, you don't know a damn thing about nothing. Let me tell you, I know what's going on, so I'm going to set you straight on the few things. Good, great, fantastic. Yes, Shane, huge fan of Sailing Before the Wind. Very interesting name. I'd love to know how they came up with that. Do you know these guys? Can you say hello from me? All-time favorite album from these guys. Well, all-time favorite songs from these guys. Do you know anything about them putting out an album? Have you ever seen them live? What is that experience like live? Who might they have been on a tour with, or who might they have you seen them with? Or you'd say, not good, not great. Shane, I didn't understand it. It was very heavy. It was very triumphant. It was magnetic. It was a real barn burner, as they say, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not something that I would listen to on the regular. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's not my cup of tea. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'll probably never listen to them again. But I can say, if someone says, have you ever heard Sailing Before the Wind? I can say, yes, I have. Yes, sir, I have. Not my cup of tea. Don't want it. All of that can be put in the comments below. Don't you know you find fantastic folks out there whom I love so very, very deeply. If you have a hard rock, a heavy metal special request, you know what to do. Get in those comments, get down there in the links in the description below. You can put in a one-time request. You can join the Patreon. You can buy a cool t-shirt. Or you can put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, I see it. My eyes see your request. I see your request. We haven't done it on the channel, and I like your request. You'll know it because I'll hit it with the heart and tell you I'm going to do your request for you. Okay, that's all I got. Sailing Before the Wind.